Hey AfterBuzzers, we are talking Younger, Season 3, Episode 5, P is for Pancake. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Let it go and come tomorrow. It will seem so yesterday, so yesterday. I'm just a bird that's already flown away. This song is so good. I haven't heard this in forever,
No,
but
I
like
love this song.
I played this all the time growing up.
It's a good like breakup song too.
Yeah, like it's so yesterday.
It's so yesterday. Oh, like I'm so over you.
Right?
Like,
Over it.
ah.
But speaking of Hilary Duff, as we start with every episode, we're talking Younger tonight. Such a good episode. But before we get into it, let's introduce ourselves.
Of course.
Hey guys, I'm Renee Ariel, and you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Renee Ariel.
And I'm Rhelin Taylor, and you can find me on Twitter at Ray Taylor Gang. And yes, let's get into this episode. P is for Pancake.
It was so good. I
No, I
loved
liked it.
So, oh my gosh, so many different just dynamics I feel like we focused on big time, just different relationships growing. But let's start with the new little romance that was unexpected. Maggie and Monkey.
Yeah, I don't know. She really moved on from Lauren really quick.
So quick. I didn't even know. And here's the thing. I feel like with Maggie, we don't see her try a lot. Like, she doesn't typically court people. She just has people. I've never seen her excited and like really trying to like get someone's attention.
She was like kind of like goo goo gaga over her a little bit.
Yeah,
It was kind of cute.
it
She
was
made her
really
bolognese
cute.
and all that. It was really cute.
It was. And I love that the whole, does it look like I'm wearing makeup? The whole like trying without trying look.
I try to do that look. I'm guilty. Super guilty.
Yeah, don't we all? It's like, yeah, I'm like not wearing makeup. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I added a little highlight to make it seem like I'm naturally glowing, but,
But
yeah, no makeup.
I am. But of course, Liza caught on that she was trying to impress her.
Exactly.
And like it worked out. I mean,
did.
And she didn't know. I mean, I guess the whole time we were wondering like, who is this woman? What makes her so special? And I love that at the end I mean, who knows what's gonna come from that?
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't know if she was lesbian as well. I thought she was just pursuing her kind of, and she didn't. I don't think. No, I think she kind of just maybe thought
for it.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
just was like going out on a limb. So.
Well, when she got to the party, to be honest, I don't know about you, I was like confused why Maggie was so convinced that this must mean she's not a lesbian. She was like, she walked in that door, she's like, why did I come here?
Yeah.
What am I doing here? But I didn't get that vibe when we
I
walked
guess she
in.
must have assumed, or people, I guess, assume if you're super religious, then you must not,
Yeah.
affiliate with the gay community. But she calls herself an orthodyke,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, and then
she's
she-
a little bit of both.
I know, she pulls her into that room at her party.
Yeah,
Scandalous. Well, like that's like perfect for Maggie, though.
yeah, she loves that type of, like energy or craziness, spontaneity. Should I say?
Yeah.
So I liked it.
I like it too. And honestly, Maggie was like completely separated from the rest of the episode. I feel like everyone else was kind of communicating with each other.
That's true.
There was really that one scene with Liza and Maggie in the morning. But let's dive into Liza, because in this episode for Liza and Josh, they go to a party, and the one thing that like really stuck out to me was the conversation they had about getting pregnant.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I don't know. I feel like Josh probably. I'm curious as to, not curious, but I'm kind of shocked that he seems shocked that, oh wow, you can't have kids anymore. Like
He would be.
What did you think? Like you were really thinking that was a possibility, but I don't know.
Also, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, I'd have to rewatch, but I feel like they've had this conversation before.
Yeah, so
Because she's made it so clear. She's like, I already have like a
Caitlyn,
kid.
yeah.
Like, I'm good. This is my life. Like, when you're dating me, and if we are seeing a future, like, this is, let me lay it all on the table for you. But now, out of nowhere, he's like, oh, but like, what if they're like 40? What are the possibilities?
maybe
What's
because
the
he was
likeliness?
kind of lit at that party. He was
True.
drinking a little bit, smoking a little bit, so maybe he just forgot he and Liza had that conversation, so I guess I can give him a pass. And he's
hope
Josh,
so.
and he's hot, so I can give him a pass.
He
I
is
guess.
really hot. He's always so hot. Oh my gosh. Even when he's a little slow.
I know. Like,
Still hot.
Oh, Josh, you're so cute.
I just hope this isn't, well, actually, I'm not saying I hope it isn't because I'm Team Charles. I think this is a foreshadow to a fight later on or just like a conflict later on because I think he's going to realize he does want kids.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like a deal breaker if he can't have them because some people really want kids. And if your significant other does not want kids anymore for whatever reason, especially with Liza.
There's a lot of, foreshadows to them, like, having issues later on down the road. Like, I even brought it up, like, last week because the week before that, when they had that episode with the books, and they were saying the final goodbyes, that lady said, this is not a goodbye. Sometimes you have to have something, and it's fun for a while, but you have to say goodbye to it later.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that has stuck with me. So I'm like, okay, like, everything seems good between them, but I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's too good to be true. Like, I thought even, like, how they were acting in the kitchen together while Maggie was making the sauce was, like, so cute. Like, I just loved, like, their chemistry and stuff. So I'm like, this is so good. But I'm like, wait, what's going to happen? Something bad is probably happening. Like, this is the calm before the storm.
I completely agree with you. I think that right now, their relationship, I mean, she's still pretending to be 26. So she's living the life of a 26-year-old. As soon as her secret comes out and she is going to live her life as a 40-something-year-old, I honestly think that'll change things between them because her lifestyle will change as well, especially when Caitlyn comes back home.
Speaking of that, do you think that once Liza says, I'm 40 or whatever, she's going to stop dressing the way she's been dressing?
Oh my God, especially this episode that went out there with, like, was it a dress or a long shirt
I don't
and the
know.
boots?
Yeah, the white fringe like thing. I don't know. But I'm like, once you reveal that you're not the age you're pretending to be, does this mean the style will be drawn back as well? I don't know. That's interesting.
Like I don't even wear that type of stuff.
No. I'm like when me and my best friend watch the show, we're like, we need to get a job that would allow us to dress this way because I'm kind of down for dressing like all like New York chic.
Oh my gosh,
so cute.
I love Diana's fashion in this. Oh my gosh, when Liza and her are having that conversation about like, don't email anymore. Do not leave a voicemail. It's creepy. Emails on the way out.
Yeah.
Always text. Less punctuation, the better.
Definitely.
And then she was telling her to like dress more casually. Diana's like,
more comfortably.
And she goes,
I am comfortable.
That was the best. But the next day,
she tries it.
She does.
What did you think of how she looked with the outfit choice?
It took a lot. Okay, here's the thing. I think she looks beautiful in everything because she's just gorgeous. But it's so weird seeing that character wearing jeans.
Yeah. I think they did that purposely, like, to make us be like, yeah, she's definitely trying. But, I mean, I thought the jeans were cute. I don't know. Maybe the oversized jacket was kind of just like, whoa. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Didn't, like, match. It was like her bottom half was cash, but her top was still, like, Diana.
So, I don't really know, but it's okay, Diana.
It's okay. Girl,
she's just trying to figure everything out.
Just trying to figure it out. She wants to impress Charles because, okay, the most relatable moment that I felt, at least this episode, was the stalking of
oh my God,
Charles' new girl. What is it? What's her name? Rada? Rada? Not Prada, Rada. Skip the P. But yeah, so she wants to get all the info on her. She already checked Facebook and Facebook's
nothing.
Private. I think that's so funny because how often, I mean, if you have like a crush or any interest in someone and then all of a sudden you find out they're like dating someone, like, but who?
Yeah, you're getting all the receipts. You're like, wait, where did and who is this? And yeah, so relatable.
It'd be so nice to have an assistant to just like do that though. Like go find all of her information. Thank you.
Or that's what you just call your best friend. Like, oh, so there's this guy that I like. So I'm gonna need you to follow him because there's on private, and then you do all the snooping and then run it back to me.
Could you imagine though if somehow Charles went into Liza's browser history and just saw all of the stalking that Liza had to do? Oh, he'd probably like it.
Yeah, no, of course. Like, yeah, we'll get into
Oh,
Charles.
Charles. Guys, I love him in this episode.
I do too because he's back. Charles is back.
I've
been saying this like for like the last few episodes. He's been not the Charles that I used to like, especially letting Bryce just come in and call all the shots. I'm like, who are you? But
Bryce
I guess
a brat.
People just do some funny things for some change sometimes because he really needed that money. But
yeah, but apparently not that much because in this episode, Bryce is trying to make all of these changes, trying to reduce Imperial into just an app he's like, we'll just make an app, we'll rewrite stories, like crazy things that do not make sense to these people. And even me, I was like, I don't know why you would do that. So
rewriting like endings to like classics, but
the Gatsby, like, no one liked that ending. Let's change it. It's not how that works.
That way.
No. But so at the end, Charles gets rid of Bryce. I didn't see that coming. Last week I told Sam, I was like, I'm ready for Bryce to go. Oh, he's so annoying.
Like, I'm so ready. I'm like, he just gives me like anxiety every time he's there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. But I don't know. Like, do you think like it's just gonna end like clean, like they're just done with Bryce, or do you think it's gonna end kind of messy?
See, I don't trust Bryce. I know he won't do the dirty work himself, but like because you think my lawyers would be in touch.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like my lawyers will be in touch to end the deal completely, or my lawyers will be in touch and then now it's gonna get a little messy. Who knows?
We'll have to see. I just hope that they don't go bankrupt, like he was saying.
Yeah.
But this kid was he was trying too hard to just ruin everything, cause chaos. Because what is a place without a hurricane?
Oh, a desert. A desert.
Yeah, but what was it? Was it a place? Whatever that was. Because he wants to cause chaos, and he was playing like hot desks.
First of all, I am the type of girl, like, even in class, sometimes I'll come to class and I've been sitting here for, like, the entire semester, and then I come back and somebody's in my seat. I'm like, I've been sitting here for, like, 2 months now, and then out of the blue, you just wanted to take my seat.
Yeah, it's just, like, an unwritten rule. Even
I'm, like, just for, like, older people, millennials don't like that. I don't know.
No.
I'm not a fan of hot desks.
Oh, no, me neither. I like, no, the same thing for me in class. I think it's because when, in grade school, and I think some of high school, they would assign seats.
Yeah.
So we got so used to that. So now, at this point in my life, like, that's my seat.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're sitting there.
Sitting my seat. Yeah.
And then what's her name? Becky? I think it's Becky. Was playing hot desk with Diana's office. Oh, my gosh. I think she's really funny. I like
think
her.
She's cute, yeah.
For comedic relief. I think she was great in this episode.
Especially sitting in on staff meetings.
Yeah. So. I want to see more of her for sure.
Yeah, she's cute.
But moving on, I really want to talk about my favorite storyline of this episode, which was Kelsey and Lucas.
Finally.
But
then not finally. It was kind of like oh.
I know. Yeah, that was the exact moment I had. I was like, I like him. And
I like him too.
I still like him. I don't get the Manhattan.
First of all, we're not from the East. Well, I mean, you're from the East, but we're not from New York. So I didn't get the Roosevelt Island.
I don't get. Oh, that's Roosevelt.
Yeah. So if you're watching us right now,
what?
Do you mean Ellis Island?
No, it's Roosevelt
Island. Is that a thing?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
In the episode that he broke the news that he's from Roosevelt Island, and everyone was like, he's from Roosevelt Island, and would not.
Does Uber even go there?
Yeah.
Is there a curfew?
He had to take a tram.
Yeah.
To Roosevelt Island.
So
we don't know what that. Do you have any idea what that is?
When I lived in New York, I was 9. I moved from New York to California when I was 9. So I was young enough to go to public school, but I'd never, ever heard of Roosevelt Island. When you said island, I think of Ellis Island, Staten Island, Long Island. Those are our islands.
Okay,
so
maybe what if they made it up?
Maybe they did make it up. That way it wouldn't be that offensive.
Yeah.
That's a definite possibility because New Yorkers get crazy.
Yeah, because they were definitely shaming this place. But before we get into Roosevelt Island, let's just talk about this beautiful blossoming relationship that did not really go very far.
Let's just talk about how beautiful he is first.
So beautiful. And I love the app that they came up with.
Oh my God,
a handlebar for people who can't handle
Is that real?
first date bars. Right? That's genius. They should definitely.
Because honestly, I don't know if you can meet love in a bar. I don't know if you could find you know what I mean? I don't think you could.
Totally feel
you know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know if it's the best place to meet someone
no.
for a serious relationship.
No.
I wouldn't be like, let's go to a bar and I'm gonna meet my Prince Charming. That's not
exactly
a thing.
So maybe handlebar is the thing that you need.
It's the way to go, apparently. I mean, he was gorgeous, and I love even their first date was so cute. Both of their friends were texting each other to check in. Loved it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is perfect. I really like him. And then all the friends are out on dinner, and I learned a new term today.
Me too.
the bad pancake.
pancake.
Your first pancake after a serious relationship. I love this saying.
I love this. I think I'm gonna start using it.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, the bad pancake.
Yeah. Like casually
People are gonna
with
be
friends.
like, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know the first pancake you make? It's always the bad one.
yeah.
You always burn it.
Yeah.
They're
So
like,
that's like you're dating, like after getting out of a bad relationship and you go to your first guy, he's the bad pancake.
it's probably from Roosevelt Island.
Roosevelt Island is a real thing. It's the narrow island in New York City's East River that lies between Manhattan Island and Queensboro of
It's
Long
real.
Queensboro of Long Island.
Oh,
Do you have to take a tram to get
OMG.
there?
It does. It says the Roosevelt Tram. Yeah, so it does exist.
Does it say it's bad?
Well, look, I'll get into that.
We need to know this. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was made up because, well, I never heard of it ever.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe because it's such a spooky place.
Yeah. Ooh,
That
that's
it's not even talked about.
I know. That's so weird. Okay. But anyways, this guy seems perfect.
Yes.
Everyone's like, Kelsey, he's the bad pancake. You need
So
to
put him on the back
put
burner.
that put that good batter in the fridge and
Fridge.
go find yourself a bad pancake. But that's what confuses me also because what guy, I mean, he was willing.
Yeah.
But what guy's like willing to wait when you're like, I'm going to screw this up?
And does really like somewhere somebody lives makes them a bad pancake?
Yeah. He was so nice.
Yeah.
And like really liked her, was willing to wait for her.
I think we'll see him again.
I hope so. I
The
love
way that
ending.
ending.
Dude, that like sex scene in the tram, that was the most like scandalous thing
I've ever seen on this
on
show.
Younger.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I saw it. I'm
I was like,
they've
go
never
Kelsey, sex on the
Right?
tram. And
Tram slam.
Tram
as they called
slam.
it. I learned new
They
things every
did.
episode of
You're
this
like, you
show.
better tram slam him
Him
all
and
the
then
way home.
get
Yeah, and they,
yourself home. Yep.
exactly. So I don't know. Hopefully we see him because I love the way he even looked at her. Like,
Oh, I know.
it was like,
He was like, oh, you think I'm the bad pancake? I like that he figures things out. Josh probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have figured it out. If it was Josh in that situation, he'd be like, why? Why? What's going on? He's coming in. Oh, are you stuck there? Do you have to go home early? Like, he wouldn't get it. Josh is slow. Charles, on the hand, is not.
oh my God.
I love Charles.
I love Charles too.
Dude, he's the best. That moment, okay, my favorite moment of the whole episode
What?
with Liza and
Oh
Charles.
no, please don't tell me. Like, yeah, say it, say it.
They were talking about following your heart,
heart,
you know, with Imperial, and
Mm-hmm.
then Charles goes, "Well, sometimes I can be impulsive when I follow my
Dude,
heart."
tell me why I
And
wrote
then
the
he
exact
gave
same
her
thing.
a
Oh
look.
my
Yes! Because Charles is, oh gosh,
Oh my God, I
love him.
love Charles. Oh,
And you know
that's
what?
a man right there.
That is such a man. And I'm so excited to see what happens with him and Liza because that sexual tension is back. And this Josh thing, Josh
I know,
is gonna
he's
pass.
kinda
Josh is
warming
gonna be
up.
so yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But anyways, we should probably get into some predictions.
Predictions. Okay. Let me
Is that
think.
our own intro?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
It sounds so Halloween.
I know, the lights do the green. Alrighty, so what do you see in the future for
Okay,
Younger?
I see in the future for Younger. I don't know. I actually like how Liza's seeming to be so jealous. Like last episode, especially. Like I was saying, like she seeing Charles made her want to like be with Josh intimately even more. So I'm ready for her to see Rada, and I don't know. I feel like Rada knows something that she knows.
Me too.
Like
that
the way,
preview?
yeah, the way she's looking at her and her mannerisms. I mean, I kind of always thought that she's kind of like bougie anyway, but I'm like, but no, there's something else deeper. So I don't know. I'm ready to see like what's gonna happen, and I want to know if Josh and Liza are really gonna smash in Charles' house. She shouldn't do that.
No, she cannot.
She
do that.
cannot
What if he
do
walks
that.
in? What if he knows? That's
No,
terrible.
Don't do that, Liza.
Liza,
Do it.
girl.
Don't do it, girl.
No, I totally agree. So
Yeah.
I think that Rada is going to be an enemy for us. I think we're not gonna like.
Oh, she's
Rada.
been my enemy since like
She came in.
she came in.
Rada. Like even the way
Rada.
she like dealt. She's one of those people like kiss my hand.
I said last week that I didn't like her because she didn't even want to shake hands with Josh. I'm like, who doesn't want to shake hands with him or
do
hug
more
him
with
or
him.
touch him in any kind of way?
in
but
any way possible.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't like Rada, and I think she's going to be quite the roadblock for Liza, because I think Charles and her and Rada are going to continue to date and get more serious. Liza's going to get more jealous, and then Rada's going to try to like separate, like create some distance between them. I also think that the foreshadowing with the baby and other issues with Josh and Liza is going to eventually make them break up.
Probably, this is how Younger works. Probably by the time Josh and Liza get into this like debacle over, you know, pregnancy, Charles is probably going to be already so serious with Rada.
Yeah, and then she's going to be single, but Charles is going to be in a relationship.
I can already hear her like saying to him like, oh yeah, we're broken up. To Charles, you know how she always.
And he's like, I just proposed to Rada. Can you imagine?
God. We should be writers on the show now.
I know, hire us. This is our audition video. But yeah, so many good things. I'm so excited for next week.
Yeah, me too.
But before we wrap things up, where can everyone find you?
Oh, real quick.
Oh.
So apparently there's a horror movie called Dark Water that was based around Roosevelt Island, which gave it the bad rap of people thinking it's like a creepy place.
What happens in the movie?
I don't know, but it says like
it's called Dark.
It's called Dark Water with Jennifer Connelly.
Dark Water?
Yeah.
I feel like whenever it's something with water, I feel like it's usually about like a shark.
So.
But I don't think this is about a shark.
Dark Water.
It says Roosevelt Island, if asked, is not as creepy or spooky as portrayed in the movie Dark Water. So I'm guessing like that really didn't help its situation.
Dang. Poor people who live in Roosevelt Island. It's okay.
It's okay. We like you.
Like from reading on, it seems like it's just people there just have bad attitudes and always find something to complain about, which is why everyone's like, oh, that place sucks.
Oh. Well, then I guess that was a good place to make him a bad pancake. I still don't think he's a bad pancake. He seems like a positive guy.
He seems like a great pancake. The pancakes that I like with lots of syrup,
right?
A little bit of butter.
I'd have him for breakfast.
By the way, I had never heard this bad pancake term, and I've heard it twice today in 2 different after shows.
Wow.
Yeah, there was another after show that someone brought that up in.
That is crazy.
So,
so we're just now learning this new lingo.
Yeah, we've learned so much today. Tram slam, bad pancake, Roosevelt Island.
I'm still laughing. I have him for breakfast. Wow.
After I said it, I realized it sounded inappropriate. Anyway, so where can everyone find you online?
Everyone can find me at Ray Taylor Gang on Twitter, Rhelin Taryn on Instagram. And tune in with me next Tuesday for the finale of FX's Atlanta. Very sad about it, but yeah. And then,
oh, hey guys. So I'm Renee Ariel. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Renee Ariel. And shout out to Maria who did my lashes. Go follow her at Big Sexy Lashes on Instagram. And for us at AfterBuzz, go follow us all over the place. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at AfterBuzz TV. See you next time.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.